Hi.
Please introduce yourself.
אני עלה סוויטת, תושב תרשיחא, בעלים של מסעדת אלומה בבוזה.
Ala Switat, born and raised in Tarshiha, owner of Ala Aluma restaurant and buza ice cream.
Adam Ziv from Kibbutz Asa. That's it.
Thank you for coming and for interviewing, and we're saying hello to our friends in the USA.
Hi.
And I would like to ask you a few questions. I will start with you, Adam. How did you two meet, and what inspired you to begin this business venture?
Okay. I've always loved ice cream. When I went traveling after the army service, I went to Europe. And then from Europe I went to the Canary Islands and started to work in a small ice cream parlor. And then I went to Vinci in Italy and started to work there. And then I had the idea of making local ice cream in Israel, like taking the idea of gelato, of making local ice cream, but making it in Israel. And the thing that seemed to me the most similar to a small village in Tuscany was a small village in the west of the Galilee, and these villages are Arab villages. So I thought it would be nice to maybe to make a business together with an Arab partner, and I came to Tarshiha and founded Ala, and we started.
Okay, great. Just to say, Ma'alot Tarshiha is part of is a Jewish and Arab town. Ala, אומרים על בוזה שזה דו-קיום בגביע גלידה. מבחינתך זה באמת דו-קיום בגביע גלידה, או פשוט גלידה מצוינת? I will say it also in English.
Okay.
They say that buza is coexistence on an ice cream cone. Is it for you coexistence, or is it simply good ice cream?
אנחנו עושים גלידה, אנחנו לא עושים דו-קיום, אנחנו חיים בקיום עצמו, אנחנו חיים ביחד פה וזה מה שאנחנו עושים. אנחנו לא הסתכלנו, בגלל שאנחנו ערבים ויהודים רוצים לעשות משהו לדו-קיום, עשינו גלידה, לא, עשינו גלידה וזה היה ממש טבעי לעשות את הדברים האלה.
So I understand, as you say, that you decided to make good ice cream and it wasn't connected to being Jewish or Arab. You just decided to make really good ice cream together, and on the way it's a Jewish and Arab coalition. Thank you. Adam, how is the cultural influence in the ice cream itself? How does it come across?
We try to mix the ingredients from the Galilee in our ice cream, and also the traditional food of the Galilee in the ice cream. But we also try to connect with what happens today in the ice cream world, like mixing international trends in ice cream together with the local raw material.
Okay, great. Now it's a question for both of you. When did you decided on this, on working together? What was the reaction of family and friends and the community?
איך הייתה התגובה של הקהילה והסביבה לעסק כזה משותף?
אני לא חושב שזה משהו שהשפיע על כולם. אנחנו חיים בגליל המערבי, חיים ביחד בחיים באמת משותף. אנחנו גרים בעיר משותפת שהיא גם ערבים וגם יהודים, זה היה ממש טבעי לעשות את זה, זה לא, אף אחד לא חשב על זה אפילו.
Adam, in what way your cultural backgrounds influenced the flavors of your ice cream?
Okay, it's hard to say my cultural background. It's the cultural background of all this area of the Galilee. We try to work together with the local agriculture and the local bakeries and the local culture, and try to make local flavors. Although we also try to be very well connected to the ice cream world and the gelato world, and to use also international trends in our ice cream. So we try to do both and combine them together in one product.
Okay. And can you tell me what you felt like and what Allah said about the coexistence and how the neighborhood accepted your working together?
We're trying to do this as natural as it could be. Like we try to write everything in Hebrew and Arabic. We try to make this issue as non-issue. It's the natural thing that people can live together and do things together. It shouldn't be something special, and this is the way we try to do it. Like, just we have employees, Jews and Arabs. We have customers, Jews and Arabs, and it's just the natural thing to do. So we don't deal it as a special thing, just as a natural thing.
And as Allah was saying, Tarshiha is a Jewish and Arab village, and this is the way we live here in the Western Galilee.
Yes.
And in days of conflict, how does it affect your personal relationship? בימים שיש קונפליקט, איך זה משפיע על המערכת יחסים ביניכם?
אנחנו חיים במדינת ישראל, זה תמיד מה שיהיה. אז אנחנו תמיד לוקחים את זה, מסבירים, מבינים את מה שקורה באמת, ואנחנו ממשיכים הלאה. אנחנו חיים במדינה שאנחנו תמיד יהיה בה. זה מה שאנחנו, מאז תמיד אנחנו חיים במדינה שתמיד זה...
חיים ככה.
נכון.
But we are not trying to think those issues as they are not happening. We are part of the reality, and we're trying to live the reality in a different way. It's not, we're not ignoring the reality of the conflict.
So Allah, what you were saying was that conflict is part of Israel. It's always been here, and it will probably always be here, and that we just work and live through it, and we do the best we can, right?
Yes.
Do you have any message for anyone or anything? יש לכם איזה מסר למישהו או משהו בנושא הזה? משהו שהייתם רוצים להגיד?
לא, שהגיעו לגליל יותר, יראו באמת את החיים המשותפים פה ביחד, ולא לשבת מהצד ולהגיד, כאילו, כמו אנשים של תל אביב שלא מכירים באמת מה קורה בצפון, אז כשמגיעים ומתחקים איתם ואנחנו מכירים אותנו יותר, אז מבינים על מה מדובר.
Okay. Do you want to say what Allah said, maybe explain it?
Yeah, we really want people to come to the Western Galilee and to see a different point of view of Israel and the way that it's possible to live here and together, and we invite everybody to come and eat ice cream.
Okay. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Allah.
Thank you, Michal.
Thank you. Can we have some ice cream now? That it's sitting in front of us. Pistachio. What are we having?
We're having only sorbet because it's really early in the morning.
Yeah.
And we have pistachio sorbet, strawberry sorbet, mango sorbet, and pomegranate sorbet.
And pomegranate sorbet. Okay. L'chaim.
Chaim.
Sachar.